minute now.
Hi,
everybody.
We missed you last week.
We did.
We're so happy to see you.
I am so happy to be presenting my sister tonight. Well, first of all, I'm Stacy from Masterpiece Jewelers in Daytona Beach, Florida. And tonight we are doing a custom jewelry design along, as we do every Thursday night, with my sister Tracy.
Hello, how are you all?
And Tracy is an award-winning jewelry designer and my best friend. So we're so happy to be here with you all tonight. We definitely had some excitement last week with Hurricane Milton. And so that was why we were not with you. But we are so happy to be back with you tonight. Tracy has a wonderful design in hand for tonight's show. And what's really fun about that is usually I don't know what she's doing. So tonight is special because I do know what she's doing. So we still are a little displaced, or I should say our pets are a little displaced. So you may hear Tracy's cats in the background. They are not pleased by the whole setup and changes that have happened in their lives since Milton. So let's go ahead and quickly tell you how you can win tonight. Excuse me. So in order to enter tonight's drawing, all you need to do is save this live broadcast to your own Facebook page and then comment shared to the comments section. That will automatically get you entered into tonight's drawing. However, if you'd like to have even more entries, you'll do so by entering, by tagging your Facebook friends in the comment section, and we'll give you an additional entry for each person that you tag, up to 10 additional entries. So we want to make sure that you also know that we are having our annual Papa Balloon sale in the store, and that's going on through Saturday, October 19th. That's this Saturday. And at the time of purchase, you will pick your discount, and it can be anywhere from 22 to 40% off, and lots of discounts in between. Toward the end of the day today, we had a lady who had 27% off, and that was very exciting. So that is going on through this Saturday, October 19th only. And a reminder that we are enjoying our 30th anniversary, and we would love for you to celebrate with us all month long. You can see here a picture of Tracy and I way back in 1994 and us in 2024. If you have jewelry that you are not wearing, this is a fantastic time to sell or trade. And so we invite you to go through your jewelry box, see what you have not worn in a long time, see things that you will never wear again, or things that are broken and you never plan to have repaired. When you do so, you can make an appointment to bring everything in to us, or we also, in many cases, can do a same-day appointment if that is what you need. You see a list of the things on the side there that we purchase. That gives you some ideas. So you can go to our website at tracyandstacy.com and click on the gold buying tab. There you'll see this list, plus testimonials and other information about how our gold buying program. Sorry, Trey.
It's okay. I thought I'd just get a quick sip.
Here,
but see how conscious we are of not using plastic bottles.
We're both drinking water from the refrigerator, so that's exciting. All right, so Trey, are you ready to get started with our
let's
show?
Go.
All right, so I will turn it over to Tracy and her computer.
There we are. We're up. We're up.
We're up.
Okay, great.
We're up.
Okay, wonderful. All righty, so we're going to design a ring from scratch. Next week, we'll try to design maybe a pendant, something different. I think we've done rings a couple of weeks in a row, but I was inspired to do this one, and I'm going to go over and take a look at my photo of my own, my own inspiration of my own piece. So let's go ahead and see. I used this setting or this shank, which is great. I can do so much with it. So we're going to bring that out onto the screen, and we are going to adjust the top of this ring. Let me go ahead and adjust that. So funny, all the things that I take pictures of all day long.
Yeah, we all do. That screen capture or a screenshot, I don't know how we ever had anything in our memories before being able to take that, because
It's
I use
amazing.
that for a lot of different things.
Okay, so we want to have it a little wider at the top. I think this is going to be it. Oh, and of course it went the wrong way. Let's go this direction. Let's leave it at that and see where we go with it. Okay, we're going to come over here, and I do not want so many diamonds on it. And that's so great because we can adjust so many different aspects of this ring. We are going to have the end position come up. So let's go ahead and do that. I think it's going to be here.
And I noticed you don't have a ring rail tonight. Is there a reason for that?
I am just
flying by the seat of your pants?
That's it. I'm taking a risk.
All right.
No, because we have most of our ring here already, it's pretty easy for us to see exactly where we want to go with it.
That makes sense.
If we only had this part here, then bringing the ring rail in would be good. I maybe should bring the ring rail in. I mean, that is a good concept. We'll see.
But don't let me.
I don't think I'm going to need it.
Okay. Very
Famous
good.
last words, right? Okay, we're going to expand on that, and we're going to take those diamonds up more on the side. Oh, I think that's a little much.
they
there
went
we go.
right up.
And let's bring the start position, if we can, up just a touch. No, went the wrong way again.
Yeah, we're always 50 chance, Trey.
I know. There we are. Let's stop here. I hope we can go in and see those diamonds right there. They look good. What's nice is if you have an anniversary and you need a certain amount of diamonds, like one for every year or one for every 10 years, most of the designs we do, actually all of them, we can put the amount of diamonds that you want on them. Now, I will say if it's an odd number, then, there'd be 3 on one side and 4 on the other. But that would be the only thing that would be different.
That would be odd.
It would. It would be odd. The odd side would be odd. Okay, I already know where I want to go here. I'm going to go to this side, and I'm going to grab this cute little X. I don't remember it being there, so it must be a newer piece.
Whoa.
I know
that is a cute little X.
It takes over the whole thing, that's for sure. Let's bring it down in size, and let's give it a little turn. I don't know, often I think of X's as part of X's and O's, and that's what I'm thinking of this particular piece. Let's push it up a little bit more. Oh, yes. Thank you for telling me to save. There we go. And let's look at it from this angle. We're going to pull it out a little bit more. Pull it up to the top. There we go. And I think maybe, let's see if we can elongate it this way. Yeah, it's elongating a little bit.
I like where you're going with it. I've seen the final, beautiful piece. So, but I love that you even started in this place, because it's hard to see where you're going to end up, and I love it.
Absolutely, because you're right. You did not see this much of it.
No.
I'm going to make it just a little bigger. Okay, and let's go ahead and bend that. I know I've got it so big, nobody can see what I'm doing. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to hit the little square here, and that's going to give us our little bending tool. I'm going to grab the one bead on the one side and give it a little bend so it goes more along the shape of the ring instead of being so square. There we go. And I've elongated also. Let's take and remove the bending tool. And I like the shape of that. I like how it's rounded. We can even give it a little more of a turn. There we are. And let's put it over on the other side of the ring and see exactly where we are. Oh, that's good because that gives us a little room in the middle to keep designing.
Oh, we love to keep designing.
We do. Okay, it looks kind of plain right now, so let's fancy it up. We're going to come in and we're going to get a little of the mill grain. I'll bring it up here. So this is a little beaded strip. We'll bring that into the design. And this is a good time. Maybe we'll turn one of these to yellow so you can really see what we're doing. There we are. And we have the beaded design is still in white. We're going to bring that up to the top. We're going to shorten the length. We're going to give it a little turn and put it right on top of the X. So it's going to take a minute till we get it situated here. We have to keep giving it little turns. And I don't know how everybody else is, but we have quite a few motorcycles going by, which is nice. I kind of enjoy it.
Here in Daytona Beach, Florida, where we're located, it is Biketoberfest this weekend. So we are already hearing the folks in town enjoying the beautiful weather.
We're going to again bend this piece. It takes concentration to bend it for some reason. There we are. I'm going to turn off the bending and see how we are. We're looking good. I would like to bring it down a little bit more into the ring so it's not sitting quite so far on top. There we go. Let's get close. I think it needs to be pushed over a little bit more to be in the center. And it needs to be tilted a little bit. This is one of those things you really don't have a lot of control over. There we are.
Oh, and Melinda says save.
Oh, thank you, Melinda. We sure would hate to come back all the way to before this point.
We would.
Okay, so I'm going to take this strip of beads or mill grain, and I'm going to send it into all 4 spots.
Oh, love it. Look
that
how
are plain.
easy.
Yep. It makes for a really easy design. And it looks so nice when it's finished. On this particular note, I'm going to come in. Let's go ahead and put in another little setting. I don't think we even have any. Well, we do have the ring design setting, the shank, but we don't have anything else. So we're going to bring in a stone. And we're going to put that right in the middle of the 2 crossed mill grains. It's very big right now, so let's go ahead and make that smaller. I think I will still make it round. Let's see how that size is. Let's go even a little smaller, about a 2 millimeter. Yep, that's perfect. Let's give it a bit of a turn and bring it out to the top. Let's see if that's going to be where we need it. A little bit more of a turn. And push it up above. There we go. Let's see it from the top. Oh, that's nice.
And Melinda says, loving this design.
Oh, that's great, Melinda. It's a little different. I try to come up with something different every time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's give it a little more of a turn and we'll push it down just a bit more. There we go. And let's put this particular one over on the other side. So it's going to magically appear. There we go.
Ta-da!
So now we have a little diamond. And I was kind of thinking of this as hugs and kisses. The diamond is round and the X is, I never know which is the hug. I think the diamond is the hug and the X is the kiss.
I think it's the other way around.
Okay.
Maybe I should go and look.
Are the Werfords on there? Maybe Rick will look.
Maybe he will also look for us.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and let's see what this ring looks like. You know, we've seen rings like this where people are wearing them open. That is not the design I really had planned on, so we're going to continue. But you could make this a little tighter in here and wear it as an open ring. Let's see it on our hand. Yeah, you probably need it to come over a little bit more.
You are absolutely right, Trey.
But wouldn't it be cute?
The X is the kiss.
Oh.
And the O is the hug.
Okay.
We have all learned something tonight, or maybe many of you already knew this.
Let's go ahead and get a center stone for this particular piece. And we are going to use that same setting. That setting is such a nice setting. I can do so many different stone designs. You can have it as tall or as short as you want it. It's fantastic. So it's down below. Let's bring that up to the top. Let's get a little closer here. Push that on up. And let's go ahead and, well, gosh, you could leave it like that if you wanted a nice round stone. But my plan was actually to have a emerald cut.
Oh, nice.
You could use an emerald cut or a radiant for this. A radiant is a lot like an emerald cut, but it has more facets, I think. Definitely has more facets.
And just quickly, do you want to hear what Rick had to say?
Yes, Rick, please.
Our voluntary off-site associate producer. All right. Rick said, hugs and kisses is an informal way to express love, friendship, or sincerity in a text, email, or letter, or, might I add, a piece of jewelry.
Oh, wow.
It is commonly abbreviated as XOXO in the angiosphere, where the X represents the kiss and the O represents a hug.
Oh, nice.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you so much.
So there is the design.
Wow, Trey, look at that.
I have a few more things to do to it, but I thought you could wear it just like it is there. If you wanted something simpler, like what we have there, it really, I love that XO feel to it. It's different than the XO rings we've seen in the past. If we wanted to, we could highlight the two stones on either side with, say, an emerald, and keep that top stone a diamond. I think that would be really pretty. And we can also fancy it up a little more. We're going to go back in and get another one of that same particular setting right here. Bring that in, and we're going to add a little bit more diamond weight to it. Here we go. I love trillions. I don't know who else loves them. I know when Clay comes, he often has them, and I just adore them. Don't you?
Yes, I absolutely love them.
He had some beautiful gems this last time.
Oh.
Hopefully, some of you will join us. Did we ever tell the date?
No. Do you have it? Did you have a date in our book?
Okay. I don't remember now.
Well, that's
my
okay.
Goodness.
We will.
I think we were trying to. You know, I hate to say it. It was a little before the hurricane, like
the
day
literally
before.
One day before.
Before we all started really planning. So I don't think we got the date. I think.
And Clay had to drive from here in Daytona Beach back up to North Carolina to prepare for the hurricane up there, and actually to get out of the weather down here.
Oh yeah.
And so it was a little crazy at the end.
Yes.
But that is okay. I was just thinking about that. We will be making a spring a spring date for another amazing gemstone experience. So we will tell you about that very soon.
So I've added a trilliant diamond on one side, and I'm going to have another one on the other side.
And Cindy says, save soon.
Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that.
And I like the alliteration too on that, Cindy. Cindy says, save soon.
Okay, so that gave us a little more diamond glitter there. Do you see it on the side, Stace?
I do.
I'm going to go ahead
Absolutely.
and why don't we do this in rose gold just to have something a little bit different.
And you read Melinda's mind because she said, can I see this in rose gold?
Fantastic. So let's go ahead and do it with the rose gold,
Oh,
the
wow.
emerald, and the diamond. And they always look so very different when we add more to them or change the color. I love the diamond on the side like that. In a way, it's kind of like a 3-stone ring. So you've got your XO plus 3-stone. How can you beat that for love?
That is such a sentimental ring.
It is. I know there's more than 3 stones, but 3 diamonds.
Correct.
Now, we haven't seen it on her hand since we added the other stones. Let's go ahead and see it on her hand.
Oh, that's a great idea. And so those are emeralds that you put on there.
They are. I don't know why. I just felt like adding emeralds. So we've got our X's and we've got our O and we've got our emeralds and we've got the diamond. I think it looks good on her.
I think it looks fantastic. It's beautiful.
Let's take her hand away. Remove. And we back to our ring. Now, I have more to do to this. Did anyone want to see any additional colors while we're at this point?
Melinda said, can I see ruby, please?
Oh, very good. Let's bring that ruby in. And leave it the rose gold.
I have told you all I know.
Okay, I think so. And you know,
oh, that's beautiful.
Ruby is a beautiful stone with the rose gold.
Yes,
let's go ahead and get
is.
a quick look at this one rendered.
And last night we had a gorgeous, in our weekly Wednesday night jewelry sale, we had a gorgeous morganite gemstone
yes.
set in rose gold. And boy, that was quite a combination.
It really was. I thought I heard one of the cats chewing on the rope, but they are not there. So that's all in my mind.
Chewing on whatever they shouldn't be chewing on. Actually, they're both being excellent.
I'm going to take a side view of this one side,
that.
if that's okay with everyone.
I love that.
Just a little different. And you can always make the setting at the top rose gold. The reason I left it white is it shows up the diamonds a little bit better, makes them brighter, being in white gold or platinum. And it also is a little bit stronger. And it's hard to imagine that the golds can have different strengths, but they do have different metals added to them. So I believe that must be the reason the white gold is a little stronger. Let's go ahead and get a screenshot of that side.
Oh, that is so pretty, Trey.
Okay, so I will go ahead and turn this back to yellow while we keep designing. And we're going to put a band next to it. So let's see if I can do this. It was so easy earlier. It's sometimes, you know, it's like, what did I do exactly to get that band just right? I hear we are going to have, is it 61 degrees tonight?
Well, we had 58 last night.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And believe me, I know, because, you know, when you have a dog, they want to get up and out.
Yes, they do. Okay. It was in the right position. I was moving it.
Okay, very good.
I thought it was in the wrong position. So this one
gosh.
is looking really good next to it.
And Melinda says save.
Thank you. And I think we could possibly make it even a little better for the emerald cut. Let's see if we can give it a little more of a squarish shape. We can. And let's give it a shot of bringing that possibly up closer. Let's see what's going to happen. Yes. And can we bring the design? I don't know if we can closer to it. I did earlier, but now I don't recall what I did.
Well, you can always do something else.
Well, I think that's it. Look how it went down.
Perfect.
How interesting. What a great design for a marquee.
I said perfect. Really, perfect may not have been the right word for what you were wanting to do, but that is really cool.
Oh, now that's a little.
And now it's a little straight. Little curvy, little straight.
There we go. I love this
and
because
just right.
so many people have pieces that need to, like rings that need these bands to go around them. And this is great because we can do that. There we go. So now we have a band on the side. I love it. And let's go ahead and put the handles back on because I think it is touching here a little too tight. There we are. And if you want, we can add one to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And let's see it on her hand. Oh yeah, that's a great look. It really highlights that center part of the ring.
Gosh, that's gorgeous.
Thank you, Stace. Now, if you wanted, we could always turn the extra diamonds a different color. Let's take our hand away so we can work again. And actually, let's take a rendering of this.
Mm-hmm. Let's do.
I know it's so hard to get it just such and so. Her hand in there was perfect. Wasn't it?
It was. It was perfect.
It's so hard to get a good picture of them in this when you have this many bands together. There we go. And as I always say, when we're putting the diamonds in these rings, we can put as bright or as dark a diamonds as you want. They always look a little cloudy and dark when we are rendering them because they have so many lines in them to make them look like diamonds on the model. But in real life, you just tell us what you want and we can do that. Okay, now, if anybody's like me, they would really like to see a round or a different center stone. So let's go back to the center stone. I know I had done a marquee earlier, and that has become very popular. With the marquee, we see that we can make this, well, we have to change that because I do not like these V shapes. It just makes it so clunky.
Oh, Tracy cannot stand those chevron prongs.
And I don't really like just two prongs on a marquee. You really will. Then if you have only two prongs, you need those chevron prongs.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and see what 6 prongs look like. There we go. They just popped up out of nowhere. And let's make the ring guard a little bit longer. And hopefully we can remember how we did that just moments ago. Let's see. There we are. Go onto it. It must be up. It is. Yay.
Ta-da!
So, it's so funny.
Was it?
Oh my goodness.
Was it the ta-da or the
remembering what we did?
Now? Yes.
Okay. I think it's this. Let's see. Yes, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So we can make the design of the band going around it to fit it perfectly.
That is gorgeous.
It really makes for a fun design to be able to add the bands to it. So let's say white gold for a moment because we certainly, well, let's say platinum.
Why not?
Yeah,
platinum
let's say platinum.
A great deal right now.
It is. And let's go ahead and bring all the stones back to diamonds and just take a quick shot of that because it always looks so much better when it's rendered. And it just has a whole different look. There we go. Let's place that in the right spot and Ta-da! Take a rendering of it.
That's my favorite part.
Is the rendering?
Yes.
It is nice seeing them brought to life.
And Phyllis Lavigne says, looking good.
Thank you, Phyllis. Phyllis has done many custom design pieces with us.
Yes, she has.
Absolutely.
And she has been a long time client and supporter of our store.
Yes, she has. Okay, so that is taking a while to render. but it is going to get there eventually.
So you made it all. I was on another screen. You made it all white gold and all diamonds.
I
right
did.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. You cannot go wrong with that.
You can't. You really
and I would
can't.
love to see this on a hand.
Okay,
too.
let's see.
The shape that you made of those mirror image bands is just perfect with that marquee cut.
Well, I really wanted to show you how we could design a band to go around a center ring, even if it doesn't have a band to go with it. And this band can be made into a ring guard by putting little pieces of gold on either side where this center ring can slip into it. That's something we could do in the future. Or I could do it right now if you'd like.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
What else are we doing?
You're right.
We're all enjoying you.
Thank you. So we're going to come in here and we're going to grab this piece of platinum. Hopefully.
This piece of platinum.
Hopefully it's platinum.
This is laying around.
Yeah. And let's see what length it comes in. It might come in the perfect length. It's in the center there. And we are going to give it a little bit of a turn. As you can see, one side is flat. We don't need it to be, we need the round side on the outside. So we're moving it 90 degrees. And we're moving that all the way to the outside here. If we put it on like this, let's bring it back down here a little bit more. There we go. If we just attach it like that, it's going to be attaching all the rings. So instead, we want the middle ring to be free of it. We're only going to attach it to the outside bands. Again, we're going to be bringing in our bending tool. So hopefully, it's very hard to see where I'm at with it. Isn't it? It's all like scrunched up.
It is.
How can I do that differently? I don't really know. Well, let's just grab it and give it a turn. That doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Odd.
It is. The plane is not correct.
That's exactly
There.
right.
No. This is a brain teaser. Do we really need a brain teaser?
We do not.
During this hurricane time.
That's right.
There we go. I think I've got it.
Hurricane brains.
I just had to come a different plane.
I knew you would.
So I'm bending it a little extra farther down so that I can come back in and bring it up enough so that there's room for the center band to sit in there. Now it doesn't need to be quite this thick, so let's make that a little thinner. Profile height. Wow, just a little teeny touch and it really went down. Didn't it? I mean,
yes.
Let's make it a little thicker.
What are you doing there, buddy?
I know. There we are. It's probably right back to where it was. No, it isn't. Thank
just
goodness.
Like that.
Okay, let's go ahead and put another one of those on the other side.
And so this, you're making it into a ring guard.
I
right?
am, yes.
So that you can easily just slip the ring in between those two bands. And I love how you worked your magic and the other side got that little piece of metal on it as well.
It's great, isn't it? So this is a great way to handle this center ring. Okay, so now that we have a ring guard and a center ring, let's go ahead and change the center stone one more time and see what we are going to change it to. Okay, of course a round would be great, but let's do an oval. I think that would fit in there perfectly. And it does. So let's go back to the ring guard and we're going to turn it to more of a round shape, which is more pleasant with the oval shape. And I think we can probably bring that closer. I know which way.
I was laughing because Rick Warford said, "We love pocket rings."
Absolutely.
That makes me chuckle and feel very nostalgic over him
Yes.
and his pocket.
There we go. So we have brought it closer. So it's a much
Oh,
tighter
wow.
ring,
Yes.
and it looks very good now with that oval shaped stone. I'm going to just do, oh, I see that back part. So if there's a piece that has stayed white that we don't want white, we can easily change that by coming in here and changing it to the pink color. There we go. And let's take a rendering from this side, because with all the bands on it, it looks really good from the side. Let's go ahead and do that right now.
You really cannot have too many bands either.
You can't. You want to add another set?
Why,
Could you imagine?
yes. Can you imagine you keep going on and on and on? I'm not even watching what time it is. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
It's 7:36. I was like, suddenly I was like, it could be 10 o'clock. I'm just watching Tracy and enjoying making jewelry. I love to do that. That is so gorgeous, Trey.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, Rick Warford says save.
Thank you, Rick.
And probably Cindy Warford would say, Cindy says save soon.
There we go. Thank you. That is always such a big help. Okay. And, we're going to do Stacy's little crazy idea here.
What?
And expand it one more time.
One more time.
Let's hope we don't break it.
Now I'm just scared that it's my idea.
It's a good thing Rick said save. You just don't know what's ahead of us.
That's exactly right.
And we're just going to bring it out and make it double bands on this side. Is that crazy or what?
No.
Look at that.
It's beautiful. Wow. It's elegant. I love it.
Great. I like it too.
Do you want a statement ring or do you want a statement ring? That is fabulous.
Let's go ahead and turn that center into aquamarine.
Whoa. All right.
I know some of these. Here's an aqua spinel. That's the way I want my aquas to look.
Is a spinel.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's interesting. Had you highlighted those trillions?
I had not. It thinks it's a center stone.
Ah, gotcha,
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So we can come in there and
we don't have to change it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
I thought you did it on purpose.
I did not. And now that we've got this out, wouldn't these be pretty in London blue?
Oh, they definitely would be.
Or you know what? Blue diamond is not going to be the right shade of blue. I want it to be the teal blue diamond, and it doesn't show up as that.
That's what I was just thinking, the teal blue.
Yeah. There we go. So
and on this, Melinda says, wowzer. Love it.
Let's see that one rendered.
Rendering. Okay. Don't worry, I can wait.
And we'll have to see that on a hand to see really the size of it. That center stone is quite bright.
It is. It's fabulous. Well, it's spinel,
That's true. Spinels are quite bright.
Spinels are a fabulous and lesser known gemstone.
I love the red spinel.
I know you do.
The red spinel in that kite shape. Clay, why did you sell that stone?
Vietnamese red spinel.
Is that where it's from? Vietnam?
I believe it is.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
I remember it because it was so unique. Excuse me.
Let's see it on a hand.
All right. Now we got to get rid of the hand.
In fact, I'm going to change it to a white. So put it back in platinum.
Oh my golly. Wow.
And we can see that.
There we go.
It really doesn't take up that much room on her hand.
Oh,
does it?
Add another couple bands.
Here we go. And if you wanted, we could go in and be kind of fun to change the center one to not sky blue, but here it is right here, Swiss blue. There you go. And you could change these little ones on the side to sky blue topaz. Where are we? Right here. I don't know if that's going to be enough of a difference. It is in real life, but it might not show up here. And then right here, now you have the 3 different shades of blue topaz.
Oh, which, I mean, they go together beautifully. And I love shades going together.
I do too. All the accent diamonds. I mean, we're getting a little crazy here. Come on, accent diamonds. Oh, it doesn't think it has any? No, it does. Why don't we do those in sapphire?
Go for it.
Ooh, very
Love it.
different look. Very different look.
Now that is definitely, like, you can't tell if it's sapphires, if it's black diamonds.
You can't, but you know what? Let's get a little closer. And I bet if we render this, it's going to render a perfect blue sapphire.
All right, I'm ready.
I know Teresa loves the London blue topaz, and my friend Kelly loves the London blue topaz and all blues.
Yes, all blue jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, see, when it's rendered, it really does look like
wow, what a
blue.
huge difference.
The rendering, you've got to render it.
Yes, you definitely do, but this sapphire is really amazing. Now, I see Phyllis has put in here, how about opal for October?
Oh, I love that.
And of course, we have pink tourmaline for October as well.
We do.
Either one.
We do. Yep, there we are, almost done.
Wow, so beautiful, Trey.
I do love the different blues together.
Me too.
That is for the blue lovers. You know what blues go nice together? A really good sapphire and tanzanite together are very pretty. Okay, and what was it? The center to be
opal.
Or
let's
see what they have. You know, I don't know that they have an opal.
I was wondering that after I read that. I was thinking that.
You might be able to apply a, that's interesting.
What is that?
It's
boulder opal?
It's a bloodstone, which I hate the name of that.
I know, I hate
but
that.
I thought it would
Me
look
too.
maybe like a black opal, but it does not.
It's
That does
certainly
not.
interesting. I mean, it is very interesting.
So then that being said, what was it? Pink
Why
tourmaline?
don't you go with pink tourmaline then? Because that is also, and actually have Phyllis really inspire us to do the other lesser known October birthstone. I was going to spit it out sooner or later. Spit it out
There we
did not
go.
sound very nice. Though.
And maybe change this back to diamonds so that we really are highlighting that center stone.
Mm-hmm.
And then these accent ones. Change those. I think that's what Phyllis is really wanting is we could make them all, let's make them diamonds. So it really shows up that center stone. Oh yeah, look at that.
Wow. So then that makes that pop.
It does. There we go. So here it is with the other pink, the other birthstone for October. And when you come back to the ones that were just there, it is amazing.
It is. I always love that. We talk about that too, that it comes up and it's like, ooh, and then it changes to the other ones.
Mm-hmm. And we've noticed a lot of engagement rings are either going super, super thin or we're getting more of a thicker look.
And Phyllis says, perfect.
Oh, great, Phyllis.
How sweet.
I will tell you, this would look great on your hands.
Yes, it would.
Because you do have a nice long hand.
Mm-hmm. She has very graceful hands.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Melinda says, this is a beautiful color.
It is a pretty color. I do love the pink tourmaline.
One of my favorites.
That's what the Warfords just made a beautiful set of pink tourmaline. And It's scrumptious. Wouldn't you call pink tourmaline kind of scrumptious?
I would. It makes me happy.
That's what I always say about the rose gold.
Yes, yes. Oh, I love that, Trey. I love that.
So I think I'll remove the second band right now. There we go. Getting it back to something that probably more people would wear the thinner one. I don't know why, but they would. And let's try one last color in there before we have to say goodbye for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've tried emerald. We'd have sapphire, a black diamond. Oh, do we have a smoky quartz? Because it seems like people are really loving smoky quartz. I think this is the smoky quartz, which is a hideous color on here. I would say it'd be more of one of these shades. I'm going to say it'd be this shade here.
Yes, we sold a gorgeous smoky quartz ring last night
from the show.
Yeah, during our live, our Facebook live sale.
Yep. So I don't know who bought it, but we don't have to say.
I do know, but I'm not going to say.
Right. What sells on this show stays on the show.
That's right.
So this, I believe, it was probably a chocolate diamond. I see that in the comments, but I'm going to call this one a smoky quartz, because their smoky quartz on here is not representative of a smoky quartz.
No.
This one is a little more golden than a smoky quartz,
but it does give you the idea of how bright a smoky quartz is. I mean, it just sparkles and it has a depth of color. Smoky quartz has really grown in popularity.
It has.
And Phyllis Lavinia says mine.
Okay, Phyllis, we can make that happen.
That's right.
So I think we probably have to call it a night. We're very close to the 8 o'clock hour.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
Yes. So, all right. And Clay liked Cindy's pink tourmaline set. I wonder which of our custom designs is his favorite. That's what Rick. I don't think he'd say he has a favorite. Do you
probably
think he would?
Not. I know he put a lot of work in on the gazebo.
He did.
I mean, I know he loves all his stones, but he made that special cut for the gazebo roof.
He made that be able to happen for that roof.
I don't know. For me, I think that would be what he would say because it was a challenge.
Yes, and he does like a challenge.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to say goodbye to that and hello to us, to our big heads, which really sounds not good. And I can move that around as much as I want. I'm not going to. There we go. Oh, wait, what? Okay. All right, stop fooling around. All right, so we want to remind you, that we are having our Papa Balloon sale now through Saturday, October 19th. So when you come on in, you are going to pick your purchases and then you get to pick for your discount, 22 to 40% off. And that is now through October 19th. That's this Saturday. And a reminder that next week on Wednesday, we will, that does not have the right date on it. Hold, please. I knew it was too good to be true. Here we go. Let's fix that right away just to show that I can. So we will be having our live online fine jewelry sale as we do every Wednesday night, as we have for more than 4 years now. And we'll be giving away this exact $500 diamond and gold ring. So that starts next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Wednesday, October 23rd. And then a week from tonight, we will once again, and now I have the wrong date on that.
That's so interesting.
Hurricane brain. I'm going past. I'm going to say like next week, whichever day happens to be Thursday, Tracy will be once again having her. Yep. So yours should be the 24th. Sorry, Trey.
It's okay.
We'll be having her live custom jewelry design along, and that is next Thursday, October 24th. starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and someone will win a necklace valued at least $100. Now, if you have jewelry in your jewelry box or your jewelry drawer or your jewelry armoire or where you put all of your coins in your car, you would like to round all those unwanted pieces up and bring them on in to get a little cash for them. We will write you a check, or you can even trade and get even more of a value for them. But you can use the money that you get, the check, possibly for remodeling, for travel and cruising, for a new wardrobe or new furniture. So many things you can do, even helping out your children or grandchildren, helping them out a little bit with their college. And so we invite you to make an appointment so we can set aside time just for you. Or if you need a same-day appointment, just let us know and we will try to make that happen for you. So we have just one more thing to do, and that is to announce the winner of the $100 sterling silver necklace. And hold, please. And the winner is Faith Collins. Faith, congratulations. A round of applause for you. And as you know, all you need to do is come on into our store and pick up your prize at your convenience, and we will take a picture of you under our iconic Masterpiece Jewelers neon sign. Now, until we would like to thank you all so much for supporting small businesses such as ours. We're celebrating our 30th year in business, and we could not do it without you all. We love the camaraderie that we have on Wednesdays and Thursday nights, coming into your home after we have been at the store. We get to spend time with you enjoyably both Wednesdays and Thursdays, and we thank you so much for that also, because we wouldn't do it if you didn't want to do it with us. So until we see you again, either in the store for our Papa Balloon sale going on through Saturday, or next Wednesday on our live online fine jewelry sale, we remind you to stay sparkly, everyone. Good night.
Bye-bye.
To schedule a free custom jewelry design appointment with Tracy, simply call or text us at 386-252-0010. Your appointment can be in person at Masterpiece Jewelers or online over Zoom. It's your choice.